and hoard those E-tanks.
And they're off. Both. Oh, again, Dagit's going to stick with heat. Megakyle's going to reset.
Megakyle finding heat, air, and wood. But it looks like he's sticking with wood. So, Tech, what is your favorite enemy to see troll the players?
I'm biased towards the atomic chickens.
Oh, especially if they're not Buster weak. Like, it takes like 5 or so hits to kill one of these things.
Yes.
Oh, that can be a really trolly enemy.
And then they just continuously spawn. Colonel Sanders' revenge.
Oh, these frogs are going to make this screen pretty difficult.
And here's
Dagit
that frog buffer
wisely
we talked about.
Yeah, Dagit wisely doing a pause buffer here to avoid getting knocked back, perhaps double knocked back into a pit.
Uh-oh. Could be a little precarious. That little tadpole just trolling Dagit. Meanwhile, I'm going to shift my eyes over to Megakyle. What about you, Squid? What's your trolliest enemy?
Oh, I love to see crabs. It's just, they come out of the sky when you least expect them. Next thing you know, you're in a pit.
Yeah, I mean, the shellfish can just be brutal. I've seen shrimp just absolutely, like, during the crash climb. Oh my goodness. Because they spawn and move, and they just kick you off that ladder.
Shrimp, I think, can just be mean. Megakyle very astutely looking towards the ceiling in the trees here. Those chandeliers being hidden.
They can be quite well camouflaged.
And it looks like Dagit actually made it out of heat stage without too much issue. And he got item 3 for his trouble, so he should be pretty good with Crash Climb if he gets the Crash stage. But ideally, of course, for Crash, you'd want item 1 or 2.
Nice bit of fortune with Bubble next, though here's those shrimp we talked about. And I don't think there can be more than 3 shrimp on the screen at one time. Is that correct?
If it's a single spawner, I believe it can spawn 2 at a time. But it depends on whether or not it's the shrimps are replacing an enemy or an enemy spawner.
Free E-Tank for Megakyle. Underwater hot dogs, shrimp, and the birds flying around.
We got some waterfowl.
I don't even know what to say.
That's the sign of a good one.
Pendragon of Camelot asks, what's going on with this game? And that's a good question, because we don't know. From seed to seed, most things that can be randomized are. Things like weapon placement, enemy spawns, enemy weaknesses, colors, music. And that's what makes the game so much fun, is every seed is different. Some are easy, some are super trolly. Huggles here for Megakyle does not want to socially distance. And there's item 1.
Nice. Megakyle getting item 1 from Quick Stage. In fact, I think item 1 was in Quick Stage last time, too. Very fortunate.
Dagit making it out with 2 pips of health. And there's item 2. So getting item 3 and 2 at the start, that's going to hopefully make Airman's a little bit easier. But we'll see. Uh-oh. Can't pause buffer out of that death.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Air stage can just be a huge troll, depending on the enemies in this stage. And because of the clouds are in the foreground here, it is even worse when you get enemies that are coming out of the sky like shrimp, crabs, birds, or those dollar store Metroids.
So close to the ledge there. Nice big health drop for Kyle. Just
Kyle.
gonna let that tin can.
Yeah. Pretty smart there.
Those cans can do a lot of damage. Kyle's gonna have to be very careful with his health here. And
and he just couldn't get his Buster into the Leaf Shield.
Like Dagit said when we commentated last, you just gotta stick your Buster in between the leaves and shoot.
Yeah. Unfortunate too, right at the end of the fight with where Woodman was almost dead, so we'll see. Dagit took a death early in air, Megakyle taking a death in bubble. This is very interesting.
Airman and Airman stage, unacceptable.
Definitely Randomizer needs some work if we're putting Robot Masters in their own stages. Alright, Dagit going into Wood stage with the advantage of item 2, which can save a little bit of time if used properly. Megakyle, I think he's going to opt for riding on item 2 to avoid these birds.
Smart move. Let's see, Leaf Shield taking out the Jaguars. Dodging those flames expertly. Second half of Airman stage, a little bit more friendly. No crabs, shrimp, or birds flying around. But some amphibians here in the treehouse.
Oh my gosh, and see, crabs coming out of nowhere.
Squid's favorite. Sounds like they're Buster immune crabs, too.
They definitely are. The best kind of crabs.
Nobody likes treatment-resistant crabs. I mean, Buster-resistant crabs.
Dagit seeing the chandeliers here in the trees. Last second.
Kyle's using an E-tank because Airman is not being a bro.
Yeah, Airman can body you pretty hard, and you gotta be careful. And for his troubles, he gets clown hold.
That's probably the scariest weapon get I've seen. See some tellies at the start of the crash climb. Could be worse.
Kyle finding crash stage. They're both on their 4th stages, I believe. However, megakyle has to do not only crash, but also heat. Whereas Dagit has only Metal Flash and Quick Word, which are very fast stages. So we might be seeing Dagit have the lead here, although it's too early to tell just yet. More Lagphibians.
I was wrong.
You guys might recognize this also as another Mega Man X tune.
I did indeed pick up on that, though I don't know exactly what it is. See 2% Chungus spamming some, or not spamming, but putting some sour please in the chat.
I believe this is Armored Armadillo. Dagit, probably gonna check the wall weakness again if I... Oh, wow, no. Prove me wrong.
And nope.
Actually, it's probably a smart move to not check the wall weakness at this point because he's only got 4 weapons, and there's a good chance that he doesn't have the wall weakness, and so it's probably a waste of time at that point. megakyle doing exactly what I said the last seed, except he's green transitions down. Oh no.
And that's gonna respawn that cogwheel. There we go.
Oh, and we get one of my favorite songs in Quick Stage.
I love Kame. I love Kame Senin. Shoutouts to Kame.
This, for anybody who is unfamiliar, is Electman music from Mega Man 1.
I do agree, it's one of the better jams, though I have not encountered a song in the randomizer that I don't enjoy. Do you have a favorite song that you like to hear pop up, Squid?
I'm always a fan of any of the X tunes.
I'm pretty partial to Rainbow Road myself.
I think Mega Man 10 Wily 2 is in here, and Mega Man 10 Nitro is in the randomizer. Galaxy is always a great one to come up. I love hearing Toxic Seahorse. The NES version of Toxic Seahorse and the NES version of Volt Catfish are really great tunes. Yeah, all the X music translated to 8-bit is fantastic. Well, if somebody could just translate Spark Manual's tune to the NES Mega Man 2 audio format, I think we could add it.
Hint, hint.
Dagit very smartly taking out Bubble with Leaf Shield. The interesting thing about Bubble Man's AI is that if you are not on the same vertical level as Bubble Man, he won't move. He just sits there and stares at you and lets you beat him up. I believe this is some Final Fantasy tunes. Great, great music.
We got the Sniper Joe Army here at Metal Man stage.
Ah, the Joe Army. Joe Army can definitely troll. Dagit opting to damage boost to the rest of this, and I don't blame him. Ooh, megakyle finding Leaf Shield to be what looks like a close to an ultimate weakness for Quick.
Yeah,
And Metal Stage
Oh, no.
having these drills is just a complete nightmare. Dagit's gonna try doing item 2, but this is gonna be tough. He's gonna have to do some,
Nope.
oh man, some maneuvering.
It's gonna be a
This is
lot of
probably one
lag.
of the worst enemies to get in Metal Stage, in the last half of Metal Stage.
Lots of lag, lots of damage boosting. And a lag Fibian to spawn on top of that.
Dagit's gonna try to pause buffer his way through these. I don't know if he
come
can
on.
make this.
Oh no.
Oh, he's got it.
Oh,
He's got
wow.
it. Oh. That is some serious experience right there. He knew what he had to do, and he managed to pull that off. Sign of a great runner here.
megakyle joining him in Metal Man stage. Dagit will only have his crash climb left, while megakyle still has to venture through heat stage.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Heat stage is a fairly long stage as well. Crash being a long stage too, but Dagit is currently in the middle of his fight, searching for a weakness here.
It's not bubble. So let's say I see an E-tank incoming.
Dagit finding Crash to be an ultimate weakness as well.
That's going to help him later on with the refights. Let's see how megakyle does. Nice, and he's over the gap too.
Thank you for clipping that. I am gonna show this to Dagit when he is done. Nice, Dagit doing the any percent normal vanilla strat there with the item 2, and it worked out really well. Oh my gosh, what just happened? I think that was a completely unintentional zip that happened, and that's a new one for me.
I've never
Dagit
seen
going
that
back and
screen
resetting the
transition
room.
like that
I think
before.
I think I know what happened here. I can explain this a little bit. It's actually being caused by the fact that we have not only is these screens are side by side in the random or in the layout of the game, but the lag Fibians themselves often cause things called like delay scrolls. I think this was caused because of the frogs on the screen, but I don't think that's a penalty that we would enforce on Dagit here. That's completely unavoidable in this situation. In fact, I'd love to see a clip of that.
See what Dagit finds to... Oh, I think he's going to do the same thing, pause buffer his way over.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Dagit screen transition back down again. If I were Dagit, I might just climb the left side of this and use item 1 to get up past where the E-tank is. It might just not be worth it to climb the right side. megakyle opting to use item 2 to get across this area in heat and just do the Yoku blocks. So we might see our runners getting to their final bosses, or final robot masters here, pretty close to one another. Despite what the tracker says right now, I think this is Megakyle's final robot master.
It is indeed. He was able to successfully get out of... There it is, just a little bit of lag on the computer end. Wow.
Dagit actually did go back and reset that room too, so I think he understood this was a completely unintentional thing. And look at that! We are so synced right now! That is amazing! I don't think I've ever seen a randomizer this incredibly synced.
Holy crap. That is remarkable.
This is amazing that literally Wily's flying machine opened and closed at the exact same time. So what is your guess for the dragon color here, Tech?
Oh my goodness. Let's go with a pastel yellow and orange highlights. Weak to Buster.
I think I'll go with, hot pink. And I'm gonna say weak to... should I be evil? Weak to bubble.
Ooh. Should I be evil? Squid, the answer is always yes.
I kind of want to get a clip of that sync. That was incredible. I don't think I've ever watched a tournament where it was that synced. By the way, this is Volt Catfish, one of my favorite songs to come up in the randomizer.
Let's see. Kyle maneuvering a little bit more deftly through those Mecha Joes while Dagit refilling some weapon energy.
Yeah, Dagit opted to refill his item 2. Now that might be coming in handy because Megakyle will have to refill his item 2 if he wants to get through Wily too. So that's going to cost him time as well.
Wisely using Flash Stopper there to avert the dangers of those toothpaste dispensers.
Yeah, those wormy things can be pretty mean. Oh no, Dagit getting fooled by the menu. He thought he chose Flash Stopper, he did not, he chose Buster.
That is a very purple dragon. And Kyle finds a metal weakness and sticks with it.
I'm just glad that we get to hear more Volt Catfish. Dagit also going to the second page gambit here and trying metal immediately. And as I said, Megakyle did end up refilling, so... Oh, I'm sorry, Megakyle used item 3, not item 2, so he might be... Yeah, he did refill his item 3 a little bit.
Both of them in the server room.
Gotta fly over those super spikes.
Kyle's gonna have to either damage boost his way through the crabs or try and find an alternate, or find the weapon that they're weak to, because they are Buster immune.
Looks like Dagit is right on his heels here, going through the same hallway.
Metal, not a good option. But
I was
Leaf
gonna say,
Shield.
well, Leaf Shield is usually a pretty good one.
Oh, and megakyle finds metal again for Pico Pico. Looks like a much smoother fight so far than last time. Still very close on races. Dagit just starting his Pico fight. megakyle finishes. And he's into Wily 3.
I think Dagit's gonna opt to find another weakness pretty soon. And he finds quick boomerang. So it looks like the weaknesses here for Pico were quick boomerang, metal, and air shooter. Quick boomerang being about as effective, if not more than metal, but metal you can actually shoot from.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh! And megakyle finding another troll enemy.
A surprise Fat Fan.
This could be a good opportunity for Dagit to catch up a little bit.
Now megakyle knows what to expect, and Flash Stoppers.
We'll see if Dagit recognizes this. The interesting thing about this part of the level here is that when you jump into the water, the splash animation can actually be corrupted with parts of the enemies that are in the screen. So it looks like you might be able to see the fan enemy in the corrupted sprite here, and Dagit might get a heads up on that. So we'll see how he reacts.
Nope.
Nope.
Again, now Dagit also knows what to expect.
Oh no. The other thing about Mega Man 2 is that you can't actually menu while the splash animation is playing. And that's the dangerous part about this stage.
And we just switched audio over to megakyle. Oh no, I think he's too low.
Yeah, the thing about this jump is that you can actually make a small jump and not actually breach the surface of the water in order to pause buffer your way to that ledge. Oh no! Dagit opting for item 1 and actually ending up hitting the spikes with no iframes.
That is really unfortunate. And he's across. Some cogwheels in the anxiety room.
Yeah, as far as enemies goes, the gear dudes in those rooms are a blessing. It could be so much worse. Ooh, this could be bad for megakyle though. We'll see if he can make it. Ah, okay, he does. Awesome. Oh no! And he jumps directly between the enemies. Oh, jeez. Got bamboozled by some tin cans.
Can we get some Feels Bad Man in the chat?
I was gonna say not like this.
We've got both of them, so... Again, another Leaf Shield weak Guts tank.
Megakyle killing the gear enemy before it could fall on him this time.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! But he's knocked off into the spikes by the telly.
He is out of item 1 and 2.
Oh, oh my gosh, and I'm not sure, he can pause buffer this to get back onto the platform. Okay, he made it. But this is gonna be really precarious now. Okay, he's good.
I've never seen a pause buffer back onto a platform like that.
Yeah, it can definitely be done because the platforms will move faster than Mega Man will fall if you're pause buffering.
And here on the Boo Beams, we're gonna see if we can find a weakness. I don't know if we know what a wall weakness is, but it doesn't matter because Metal Blade.
Right, you are. Absolutely does not matter at this point. Metal Blade takes him out without even having to scratch a wall.
And there it is. There's the Boo Beam fight. Into the refights we go.
Dagit's gonna opt for an item 1 climb here, which I think is pretty smart.
Nice.
So Dagit making it through those rooms fairly easily. It's a shame that he ended up getting trolled by that fan so hard.
Nice health refill before he too goes into the Boo Beams. Kyle taking an E-Tank. Dagit also finds Metal Blade is the Boo Beam weakness.
Yeah, Metal Blade makes this fight trivial. So once again, we're in a situation where Megakyle is about halfway done the refights, Dagit just entering the refights. So we could see, Megakyle though has a lot more E-Tanks this time, so he's got 2 E-Tanks on standby here. It might be, even if the machine is not Buster weak, it might still be okay for Megakyle.
Dagit remembering that Crash was one of the great weaknesses for Heatman, so he is in and out there.
Megakyle does take another E-Tank, so, you know, if he ends up with no E-Tanks at the end of this fight and it's not a Buster weak machine, could be in trouble. Somehow, Leaf's great against bubbles. And that is the last robot master for Megakyle. He's going on to the machine now. We're going to see whether the machine is, in fact, Buster weak.
And it is. So he's going to also take this opportunity to refill any of his weapon energy, and he does. And there's that last E-Tank.
Taking that last E-Tank, indeed.
Oh, here we go.
More Armored Armadillo music for our final stage here. Dagit getting some fairly good RNG from these from Metal Man here. Didn't do any high jumps.
Oh, and here we are again, Dagit facing off the Wily Machine while megakyle is at the Alien, and we're gonna see how the weakness hunting goes. Oh, and we find the quick boomerang, but Kyle still has to be careful. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that was
Focus
close.
the health. Yep. GG's in the chat, please, for megakyle83.
Unfortunately, I was disconnected from the IRC client here, so I don't know what the final time for megakyle was.
And there's Dagit finding the quick boomerang. Just don't hug the alien. I'm almost done.
Two close alien fights, but megakyle does come out on top here.
GG's to Dagit, finishing his second race.
So it looks like megakyle did finish with an SRL time of 36:22, and Dagit finished with an SRL time of 37:17, so less than a minute apart for these guys. That fan in Wily 3 really did make the difference here.
Two great races between these two great players, and we'll see if we can get either of them in for an interview. Quick thank you again to everybody for watching us tonight on SpeedGaming, and thanks to everyone in the background that makes this tournament and broadcast possible.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Hi, Kyle.
Hey, Squid.
Hey Kyle, GG's on your wins tonight.
Oh, thank you.
So I saw you say in the IRC, thank God that awful seed is gone.
Oh, man.
What specifically bothered you about that seed?
Well, first of all, both seeds had Heatman right in the spot where I prefer to start at, the top left corner. So it was multiple resets on each seed. But, man, I didn't find item 3 before I did Crash Man. And then there was that awful fan fiend in Wily 3. And, oh man, what else can I list off?
Dagit, do you have anything to say to your fans?
So I hope everybody's enjoying the Heat First tournament.
Yeah, Heat First. That's where I went to, each seed.
You both
Yeah,
did
no.
pick Heat First.
I've had Heat First and something like how many matches have I had? Like, this is my 4th one, I think, and I think there's only been one match where I didn't have Heat First. Where I
Wow.
didn't do Heat First. So
Your first streak is really on fire.
yeah, it is.
I just want to tell you guys that I have never before seen a tournament match where the players going into Wily were exactly synced Megakyle and Dagit, you both were exactly synced going into Wily 1 to the point where Wily's UFO was opening and closing the exact same time on both your screens.
Wow.
We have a clip of this. You guys should see it. It's incredible.
Yeah, I'll go back and watch it for sure. That'll be something to see.
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
already
really
saw it.
I'm really disappointed with my Wily 3 in the second seed. I just, like, sometimes when I go to pause buffer, I clip the fire button, and that happened to me on 2 of the deaths against the fan, and then one of the times, I think I just couldn't pause it, and then one of the times I just didn't item 1 correctly.
See, I ended up using the time stopper after the first time I died to that fan fiend who was right there in the perfect spot.
Guess who was out of time stopper?
Oh no! Oh no!
I was mentioning during the race, the thing that I do to usually mitigate fat fans in that area is I'll jump low so that Mega Man doesn't breach the surface of the water, and then pause buffer my way across in case a fat fan shows up when I'm not expecting it.
That's not a bad idea, because once you hit that the surface of the water, it negates your pausing ability. You can't pause once Mega Man enters the water like that for a few frames.
Yeah.
or
Right.
something.
It's exactly why.
The splash animation, so you know how, like, if you have a bullet on screen, you can't pause? The
Yeah.
splash animation counts the same as a bullet.
Yeah. And it
Which
lasts
is
for a long
totally
time.
weird, but that's how it works.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I tried to do the low jump one of those times that I clipped the fire button. So I don't know. So part of what happened was I got kind of tilted in Crash and never really recovered from it. And then the surprise fan fiend in Wily 3 just kind of exacerbated it. But I really liked my 7 Robos in that last seed, before Crash.
Oh, also, the Pico gave me quite a hard time, I think, especially the second seed, but also I think on the first seed. I think I used 2 E-tanks on each fight. And then on the Wily 4, on the last seed, I had quite a hair-raising time in that third elevator room when I was trying to get across. Oh my gosh, I had to pause buffer onto the elevator to save my life.
That was some serious Monka S going on there.
Oh man, it was something.
Was that the one with the Tiki Torch guys?
It was
that was the first one.
Yeah, it was the second one with the
Yeah.
gears and the tellies.
Yeah, the Pyrobots. Yeah, the tellies. Yeah, I actually made it across, and I failed to hit the telly. I didn't jump high enough to get the damage boost, and I failed miserably. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I went to use the I was in Crash stage, and I was in the first elevator room, and I went to use the zipless strat of placing item 2 and then jumping on it to get to the ladder to go to the next screen. And there was laggy enemies on the screen. I didn't even think about it. Well, it triggered a delay scroll, and I scrolled off the side of the screen into the screen that's above, and had no idea what to do at that point. So I ran back down the ladder, did the screen transition again, and then kept going. But that really threw me off, because
that was smart.
I was worried for the rest of the seed. Did I wait long enough?
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, this probably couldn't have been helped. I think what ended up causing that to happen was the fact that there were frogs on that screen, and the frogs are notorious for causing unintended screen transitions or delay scrolls, and that was completely outside of your capability to avoid, obviously. So, but resetting the room was, I think, a great idea. Very safe way to go.
Yeah.
Something else that comes to my mind on the second seed. Did you guys happen to catch me going through Metal Man stage?
Lagman stage?
Oh man, when I was trying to get past those drills, did you see my pause buffering? Oh wow.
I also had some pretty epic pause buffering on the drill section, so I think I need to watch what you did.
Threading the needle.
Yeah. So I had a drill coming from above and a drill coming from below, and I was trying to make it through the gap between them.
I did
Is that what you did?
Yeah, exactly the same. I'm gonna go back and watch what you did. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. Well, it was great racing with you, Kyle. I'm sad I didn't win at least one of those rounds to force it to 3 games, but you know, GG. I think we both did pretty well.
Yeah, thank you. I think we both did pretty well. You were super close. I think it was super close races. I definitely enjoy racing with you every time, Daggett.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, GG's to both of you. It was a pleasure to commentate with Squid, as always.
Oh, absolutely. Same to you.
Any
So
final
other-
remarks?
I was about to say.
Squid, get
other
out of my
questions?
brain.
I kind of didn't let Tech ask any questions, so I feel kind of bad about that.
Oh no, I was listening intently. So
fire away.
No worries there. What is your favorite song from the Mega Man Randomizer?
Ooh, I like what's his name? Galaxy Man.
Oh, that's good. I kind of
remember-
like. Oh, go ahead.
I remember waking up one day out of nowhere and I had Galaxy Man stuck in my head for like 3 hours.
That sounds like a good day. Yeah, I think it's not my favorite song, but I really like it when the Red Wings theme comes up. Like, there's just something that feels fun about playing Mega Man 2 and listening to Final Fantasy 2. It's just
That was
I
in
like
Metal
what's fun about it.
Stage with all those Sniper Joes, and it seemed just like acutely epic, like scene and enemies to be to that music.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, well, I mean, if I don't really have any other things, any other questions, I don't know if Tech does, but if that's it, I think we can wrap it up.
Cool. All right. Thanks, guys, for commentating. Thanks for who is tracking and Charlie Boy for putting this thing on. Everybody else behind the scenes, Speed Gaming. Thanks, chat. Everybody in chat. Yeah. Thanks, Daggett, for racing against me.
Yeah, thank you.
It was good. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks to chat for making all those clips of those really epic moments these races.
Oh, there's clips. Oh man, I gotta watch
Oh,
them.
there's clips.
there's
I
plenty
can't
of
wait.
them.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for me and Tech and everybody else. So, see you guys later.
Everyone have a good
All right.
night.
See ya.
Good night.